A very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to see what is a 8085 microprocessor kit and how we are giving the input and how we are getting the output from it. Okay, so this is what you are seeing is a 8-bit microprocessor 8085. The supplier is VI Microsystem. See here we have all the ICs. This one is 8085. Which is a 8-bit microprocessor. These are all peripheral ICs and memory IC. For example, if this is 8255, which is programmable peripheral interface. This one is 8253, a timer IC. This one is 8251 and USAT. That is for parallel and serial communication. We'll be using this. This is a memory EEPROM IC. Okay, these are all latches available, and this is a reset button. And through these slots you can connect any peripheral IC like analog to digital converter or digital to analog converter or any other peripheral ICs can be connected through these slots. Okay, so this for this you are giving the power cord is taken through this the main from the main supply will be connecting the power cord here, and the keyboard is connected. It is a USB keyboard. This is connected through a USB port. Okay, and now we will see how to enter a program and how to execute it, how to see the output. Okay, and this one the program what we are going to see is a 8-bit addition program. Okay, this is a 8-bit addition program. Okay, the input is given in 4600 and another input is given in 4601. The content will be added. For example, we will take it like this. This is 5 and this is 4. Okay. If this 5 and 4 will be added, the answer will be stored in 4650. Okay, so the answer will be 9. There is no carry. So in 4651 it is for carry. The carry will be 0. So the program which is very this is familiar to us. So we are not getting into that program. So keep it in mind. The two data are taken and they are stored in 460001. They are added. The answer is stored in 4650 and 51. 51 is meant for carry and 50 is meant for sum. Okay, so this is familiar to us, so we are not getting into the program. It is a 8-bit addition program. So the thing is we are going to, when you switch on the system, the LCD, this is a LCD display, not a LED display. This LCD display will be like this. Okay, we'll give A first. So this will ask for the origin. What will be the origin address? Okay. So our origin address is 4500. So we can give like this. You can enter your instruction like directly you can enter, but here I am not going to do it. Like you can enter like this, move immediate like that you can enter, but however I am not going to do it. Okay. Wait. I am going to enter the opcode directly. But you can enter the instructions directly also, but I am going to enter the opcode. The opcodes, the corresponding opcodes are given here. The opcode is operational code which can be taken from the opcode sheet. This is available in internet, and also when you are buying any microprocessor, the manufacturer will give you the hex code sheet. It is arranged in the alphabetical order. So for example, if you want to see the instruction for move immediate C, 00, let us take this move immediate C. So we can, it is in alphabetical order. Okay. So if it is a move immediate C, 8-bit, it is a, what is it? The opcode is 0E. Okay. So at first I have to write 0E. Then I have to give the 8-bit data which is 00. Like that you can fill the opcode. Okay, so these opcodes, operational codes are taken from the opcode sheet which is supplied by the manufacturer along with the processor. Okay, now we'll start our program. SU stands for substitute the memory. So SU4500. When you give it, it is already I have written the program. Okay, so you can write the program like this 0E, okay, which is the first instruction, and then you can give the next data. The program is already stored by me. Okay, otherwise you have to enter all these opcodes one by one. Okay, after entering the opcode, you have to press the enter key, then give the next data, then next data, like that. You have to go like this. Okay, and if you want to come out, see, after completing all this, you have to come out. So after this, I want to come out, in the sense, you have to put a dot. Okay, you have to put a dot and you have to press enter. So it comes out. Okay, so keep it in mind, to enter any data, you have to use substitute memory and then the particular memory location 4500. If it is like that, you can give, and you can give your program, and after completing all the program, you can press dot and you can press enter and you can come out. Okay, so now we have entered all our program. We have to give the data 4600 and 460. Okay, so now it is SU 4600. I have to give the data. Okay, for example, let us take my data. I'll take a different data. 08. 8 and 7 I'm going to add it. 07. 8 plus 7 is 15. Okay. I'm not, okay, I will come out. After giving the data, you have to come out. For that, you have to press dot and you have to come out. Okay. Okay, now execute your program. It is for execution, it is G. Okay. 4500. G stands for go. 4500 is the starting address of the program. See here, I have started my program at 4500. So I am writing here as G4500. That means go to 4500. Enter. Your program is executed. Okay. Now press reset. I have given my input. I have given my program. Now I have to see my output. So for that, it is SU. Okay. The output address is 4650. So it is 4650. The data given is 8 and 7. So 8 plus 7 is 15. Microprocessor follows hexadecimal number system. So it will not come it as 15. It will come it as 0F. We'll check it. Yeah. It is coming as 0F and there is no carry. That's why it is 0, 0. Okay, if you want to come out, you have to press dot and you have to press enter. So keep it in mind, the MUP is a hexa, it follows hexadecimal number system. So whatever you are manipulating, your final answer will be in hexadecimal number system. That's why it is 7 plus 8 is 15. That's why your output is 0F. Thank you.